Hi everybody, welcome to Mark 2.0. I'm Mark. How you doing? You might want to share this and get this out to everybody because this has some details that all the other Jade Helm nuances never did. This story here, according to this, there's two premises right away that I'm going to drop for you. Jade Helm operations tied to tracking fugitives, and look at this part right here. Hang on, where is it? Here it is. I'm just going to open this up like this. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, okay, it's down here. I'm sorry, folks. Under RSOF, the United States Army Special Operations Command, I spent better part of the day speaking with ex-military who have current connections with RSOF, and my sources are convinced that the leadership of RSOF have no idea whatsoever, or not. Basically, they have no idea whether or not the drill of Jade Helm could go live. In other words, it could go from a training exercise to a live fire war scenario. The top commanders have no idea that what they could do, or what they are training to do, could go live at any second when these guys hit the ground, folks. This is something I think everybody should get out there real quick. This is from thecommonsenseshow.com, 2015, 04-05, Jade Helm operations tied to tracking technologies designed to locate fugitives. And I wanted to get that first two things out of the way. I'm just going to read like one or two of every other paragraph. My sources were able to confirm that the drill is indeed about extractions of potential dissident leadership based on a list given to RSOF commanders. One very strong impression that I was left is that the leadership of RSOF is very uncomfortable with this drill because they do not like the prospect of rounding up Americans on American soil. Further, the lack of communications coming to them from the Pentagon and DoD is unusual, and it's concerning. Normally, a drill of this magnitude could carry operational rationale for at least the leadership, and the rationale would represent the rules of engagement. In this drill, quote-unquote, there are no uniform rules of engagement. In some theaters, the application of deadly force will be applied, and in other theaters, non-lethal force is practiced. In other words, the people writing this, folks, just want to skip the fucking details and get these bastards, or these, pardon my language, are U.S. soldiers, but these people on the ground. So this is what they're doing, folks. They just want to see these guys on the ground quick as hell, and the leadership even begins to believe that this shit could go live at a moment's fucking notice. And there are no rules in place dictating that it can't. That lethal and non-lethal rules of engagement are in place because there are none. Okay? So you need to share this like fucking mad crazy. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Alright, I'm not going to read the technology part, folks. But a healthy side, blah, 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 blah. Alright, this is about the technology part. The PreCrime data will be generated through cyber surveillance and stealth data monitoring ordinary citizens, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so this is on the technologies being implemented under FAST program. Purports to assess whether an individual might pose a pre-crime threat through the capture of a range of data, including biometric data. In other words, FAST accuses non-convicted individuals as being security threat risk of becoming future criminals and terrorists through data analysis. No charges, no police interviews. The system is designed to become judge, jury, and executioner. So what I'm reading here, folks, is technology that's being implemented during Jade Helm. Under future attribute screening technology, fast criminal cues are captured through the following types of biometric data, including body and eye movements, eye blink rate and pupil dilation, body heat changes, and breathing patterns. Various linguistic cues include analysis of voice pitch, changes, alterations in voice rhythm patterns, changes in annotations of speech. This lady notes that in documents released by DHS, it's clearly shown that individuals could be arrested and face serious consequences based upon statistical algorithms for predictive analytic assessments. So, folks, I have a lot of shit against me, and I think this is what they used to kind of pre-crime my ass into some shit that they can't even put on record in a courtroom yet. So, this is some shit right here. So, the title of this is that they're using technologies like this in Jade Helm. So they're going to basically do a training exercise, and then they're going to go into places and implement this technology. So if you have pupils, that say you're going to commit a murder, poof, if it goes live, you're off. If it says you're going to go against the government, poof, you're off. I guarantee the same system that predicts the behavior is also going to slant the fucking results in their fucking favor. Okay? So here's who you can contact about this. Kyle Richardson at firstnet.gov, the First Responder Network, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go into this too much, folks, because there's not much here. I just wanted to bring you the basics of this. And the basics of this point, as I've mentioned, are the RSOF commanders on the ground have no understanding that this drill could or could not go live at any moment. These guys are on the ground. Things are so bad here, folks. So bad. Some of their training exercises have them using non-lethal aid, and some of them using live fire exercises, and there is no distinction for the rules of engagement. Okay, and then they're using this technology here implemented. We'll just say that, Professor Hugh is explaining this from Washington University. It's a pre-crime software and results called FAST. It can pre-crime data gathered from your pupils, speech patterns, and basically be judge, jury, and executioner. And this technology already exists, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to be using it in this Jade Helm exercises, and I guarantee you the data is going to be slanted in the direction of this operation. And that means hundreds of thousands of people would be like that, up and gone. Line them up, and be gone. You're a Christian, you're dead. You're a minister, you're dead. You're a veteran, boom, you're dead. You've been on the government shit list for too long, boom, you're dead. I guarantee you they have the results already slanted. But if you already listened to me before when I was speaking here, they said that the military involved in this on the ground, the leadership is questioning this because they're not comfortable, folks, with putting boots on the ground in America, on American soil, and testing these kind of drills. And he says the lack of communications coming from the Pentagon DoD is unusually concerning. Normally, this magnitude would carry operational rationale for testing leadership and represent rules of engagement. And in some parts of this, like I said before, there are no rules. There's live fire and there's non-lethal. And they're just exercises all over the fucking place. Basically, this is to get the boots on the ground and wait for orders from the bankers. That's the fucking plan. Whether it's Texas, whether it's Utah, whether it's anything. This is the fucking plan. Period. Get this out there. Do it now. May end up being nothing but a hoax. Beautiful if it is. But you have it right here, folks.